Hey guys, welcome to this video, and it's time to tell you about 8 most important things about Huawei Honor 6X. Now these are mostly the things that you guys have been asking me in comments, and I decided to make one video where I can answer all questions. And so here I go. The number one important thing here is that this phone does support gyroscope. So a lot of people have been asking me because a lot of people care about virtual reality nowadays. So yes, it does have gyroscope, and I tested it with few apps. So here's one app, CPU Z, and here if I go in sensors, you will see that it tells you about this gyroscope sensor. So if I move the device, it moves and gives you some different values. The confirmation came when I downloaded this gyroscope app here, so I went in there and it actually detects the physical gyroscope in the device. So there you go, it's telling you that the manufacturer is Huawei, model number, gyroscope. Yes, it does have gyroscope, magnetometer. Yes, it does have that. So this device is fully compatible. And if I go and try it out and I go full screen, you can see that if I move the device, it does move. So you can definitely work with virtual reality on this device. Now the second most important thing is that whether you can transfer apps to the SD card or not. Well, there is something called smart file system that Huawei has introduced here, and it doesn't really allow you to transfer apps to the SD card, but it does it the other way around. So if I go in settings, and in settings I go in advanced settings, and here you will see memory and storage. Go in here in memory and storage, you will see storage settings, and there you will see default location. Just go in default location, and here you can actually set default location to either internal storage or SD card. And if you select SD card and you apply that, the device will restart, and then whatever you will download on this device, you take photos, download applications or whatever, it will go directly to your SD card. So yes, it does have support for apps to SD card, but it is the other way around, and I think this is much better and much more streamlined approach to this problem, and Huawei has done it in a great way. So yes, it does support apps to SD card. Next question that I get a lot about is the screen mirroring, and yes, it also has screen mirroring. So if you go in notification shortcuts, you will see here mirror share. So if you have your Wi-Fi turned on, just go in here and it will detect any other device besides yours, and then you can connect to that device and share your screen with that device as well. Another very important question that I get about this device is whether it supports USB OTG or not, and the answer is that it does support USB OTG. I made a special video about it, you can watch it, I'll link it up, but here it is. This is my USB. Let's connect it and see whether it supports USB OTG or not, and let's wait for it. There you go, it has detected my Kingston USB drive, so it does support USB OTG. Let's go in file manager and confirm it, and there you go, you will see my Kingston USB OTG here. From here you can transfer files or whatever you want to do. Moving on to the fingerprint sensor, and yes, it does have fingerprint sensor, and it has a lot of functions. It has it allows you to unlock your screen very quickly, just the tap of the finger. You don't have to press it, just put your finger on it and it will unlock the screen. That's about it. From screen off, you don't even have to turn the screen on. And it does have some gestures as well. So if you're in a camera, it will take a photo for you. Just tap it like this and it takes a photo. If you're in a gallery, it will browse your photos as well. So if I go there and just move it like this, and it will browse photos for you as well. And then you can drag down the notification panel, drag it back up like this. So while these drag actions are present in this fingerprint sensor, it does not take you to different apps with different fingerprints or to different actions with different fingerprints. This is a functionality that Huawei has kept for higher end Huawei devices, but it's not here. Now the next very important thing is whether it supports fast charging or not. Now I didn't know about that, but I did some research and it turns out that it does support fast charging. The charger that comes in the box with this device, that's 2 ampere and 5 volts charger. It is a fast charger and it actually charges it pretty fast. Actually just faster than other devices, but not really that fast as you will get with some other high-end devices. But yes, it does have fast charging. Next important thing is whether it has NFC or not. And yes, it does have NFC as well. So if you go in notification shortcuts, you will not see NFC here. Go in edit and here you will see NFC here. You can also get it in settings. So go in settings, and in settings go in more, and here you will see your NFC. So you can turn it on and transfer data or whatever you want to do with your NFC capability. So there is this last thing that I wanted to address is that whether it supports 4K video in YouTube. So no, it does not support 4K video in YouTube, but it does support 1080p video at 60 frames per second. So if I can just go in here and go in quality, you will see that it has this option to play video in 1080p at 60 frames per second. So there is that. So that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you. I have tried to answer as many questions as possible, and if you still have any other questions, you can always ask me in the comments, or you can catch me up on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Till then, take care. Bye bye.